Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, the Throne of Baal. And when last we left off, we got a couple more items, and we fought a couple more mercenaries in town. Nobody seems to care that we're fighting those mercenaries, however, which is good, because in reality we should have been kicked out of Amkethran ages ago. We did get some nice loot from defeating those mercenaries, including the Darkfire bow. I also found that I've been holding on to the Answerer for all this time, and various other things that I could sell, bringing the total amount of gold we have to 272,000. We also found the person that would make a really nice suit of armor if you've been collecting things from all the previous games and this one. But we hadn't done that, so all we have left to do now is go and speak to Marlow, who is in here, I believe. And you are... Nope, that's Fahid. And Majira. Never mind, we've gone to the wrong place.
Very well.
I trust all is well.
Greetings, my name is Fahid. I wish we had the room to offer you a place to rest. Perhaps you had best try the inn. Good idea.
Well, I certainly don't like the look of you.
Well, that's rude. Be on your way, whoever you are. Also, the wood of this ladder clearly looks rotten. To climb it would be foolish. Fair enough. We've gone to the wrong house. This is the right house. Sorry. In we go.
You must gather your party before
That sounds a little better. And party will be gathered, and...
You are welcome here.
Welcome to my humble accommodations, my lady. Will you hear out my tale? Also, you took a very long time getting here. We got delayed. Fair enough. Go ahead. As I said before, my name is Marlow. I hail from Kalisham to the south, where I was a merchant, a successful one. I suppose that is where I first came into contact with Von Goth. Von Goth? Who is that? A lich, my lady, a powerful one. In Kalimshan there are many strange wonders of magic, and Von Goth is not out of place. It is he who has chased us here, hunting us mercilessly. Why would a lich be hunting you? Von Goth desired my poor Marla, my daughter. She is the young woman here on the bed. A good girl, a virgin and pure of heart. He desired her soul, he said, so I fled Kalimshan with her. But he caught up to us nevertheless, and somehow he has taken her soul despite my efforts. She lies near death, and there is nothing the local priestess can do to help her. I know Von Goth is in the cavern that serves as a graveyard in this place. I told the monks about him, but they sealed off the cavern rather than somehow getting my daughter's soul back as I had hoped. Mana is the world to me, my lady, and I do not know how much longer Von Goth will remain trapped in that cavern. He could already be loose. He will kill me and keep Mala's soul, I'm sure of it. I beg you, my lady, please help us. There are lots of questions that we could ask, but this is the most important one. Just how dangerous is this Von Goth? I cannot judge such things as the power of archmages or monsters. I imagine that you have more than enough power to stand up to one such as Von Goth, but I do not know. I beg you, please help. How do you propose I get inside the graveyard if it's sealed? I paid the guard what little money I had left. I had thought to try and get Marla's soul myself, but the guard will let in whomever I ask him to. Please help us. I see no reason why we shouldn't at least look into this, so let's do it. Very well. I will do what I can. Thank you, my lady. Thank you. I will tell the guard immediately to let you into the cavern. Please, please help Marla as quickly as you can. And by immediately, I mean he will do so psionically so we can now just go in. Also, we can try and talk to you. The young woman lies unconscious, twitching and whimpering occasionally as if suffering from a very bad dream. So let's now go to that cavern. Remember when we first came here and I checked things out and there was the Cave of the Dead? That's where we're going. A place that's probably going to be full of undead monstrosities if what Marlow has said is true. Also, there's that mercenary gulping something down again. Also, we need to... Ooh, actually, don't need to be in here. Sorry! I actually need to go into here. What is it with me today and going into all the wrong buildings? I've no idea. No idea at all. Also, this must be a popular place to stand. We have 3 people over here. Now, let's go out here and head to
Tell me all
the
about
Cavern of the Dead. Maybe we should get ready for combat, but that said, we are pretty ready for combat as it is. And there's another mercenary. Are you going to the tavern? Are you going to ignore the bodies of your fellows? Probably. Also, mercenary attacks mercenary. What's going on there? Oh, that's what's happening. They're training with each other and quaffing potions. I understand now.
to it.
I trust all is well.
You're the one Marlowe wants me to let in. Ilmata's patience. I'd like to get in huge trouble for this, but a deal's a deal, I suppose. Go on in the cavern. I'll be elsewhere.
Yeah.
And off he goes, and because he's a monk, he goes super fast. Now, let us save, because this could be dangerous. This could be dangerous.
Very
In we go.
You must gather your party before...
Oh, I'm gathering it. We could prepare for combat here, but let's just move forward.
You want.
Ah, I think combat is coming to us. Hello. Ah, I had sensed that one with great power was close by, and here you are, come to my little prison. What do you wish, godling? Von Goth has no quarrel with you. We have an opportunity here to get Von Goth's side of the story. And you know what? If combat's going to happen anyway, we might as well get as much information before it happens. I'm here to talk, Von Goth. No need for violence. That is good. I have no wish to fight one as powerful as you are, human, but... do let me guess. The lying merchant Marlowe has sent you. Yes, am I right? Yes, he sent me. Why? So it is as I thought. Marlowe lied to the godling to save his own skin, did he? Did he tell you nothing of our deal, then? Oh, the plot thickens. No, what deal is this? 20 years of fortune and success he asked me for, in exchange for the voluntary surrender of his soul. Well, he had his success, wealth and power both. But the human became arrogant, and when his time came due, he refused to surrender his soul as payment. Refused! So I took the soul of his wife. I told him she would die without it, and still he refused me. He fled the city with his daughter and left his wife to die. He evaded me for years until I found him here. I have his daughter's soul now, and he will live up to his promise or she shall suffer the consequences. He had his desire. Now I want mine. Those who have read some classic literary works will recognize this plot as the plot of Faust. But how will it play out compared to the original work? Why not simply steal his soul then? Why steal his wife's and daughters? For my purpose, I need a soul freely given and not stolen. And Marlowe knew this. The girl's soul is stolen and useless to me. She need not perish should Marlowe do as he promised. He may throw others in the way of his fate, but I will hound him until I have what is rightfully mine. What if I brought Marlowe to you? How would you reward me? I would give the soul of the girl to you, godling, were Marlowe brought before me. Restore her with it, or keep it for yourself. It is a valuable thing for many, a soul, yes. I could do plenty of research on such a thing. Think about this offer, Terri. It is not often you get something so powerful and ephemeral. Very well. I shall return with Marlowe, then. Then I shall wait here for your return, godling, with great anticipation. Marlowe lied to us. Von Goth could also be lying to us. He is also casting a couple of spells, just in case we decide to have at thee with him. But he's not lying about the fact that he doesn't want to fight us, because we are very powerful, and chances are we could quite easily destroy Von Goth. Maybe it's Von Goth, but I'm calling him Von Goth. Either way, back through here, up here. As I said, you really need a ladder propped up here so that we can go over there, and we're going to bring Marlow to the lich, because there were some things hidden, and Terri is not pleased about that. So up we go.
That's what you want.
And over to here.
Desire.
And into here. Not that one. Really should have actually paid attention to that there. And not just presumed that it was that building. And here we go.
You must gather your party before venturing
I
forth.
wonder if he's going to presume if we've got the thing already. No, he is not. Hello.
Do it.
You are welcome here.
Have you been successful, my lady? Have you seen Von Goth? I have spoken to the lich, yes. He had some interesting things to say about you. I see. So what Von Goth said was true? Yes, I'm not proud of what I've done. I didn't tell you the truth because I didn't think you would help me. My wife died because I was too frightened to pay the price of my deal. But I cannot let what happened to my wife happen to Marla. Everything I did for her future. And now the fortune's all gone anyway, spent on hiding and running from Von Goth. I would never forgive myself if Marla died. Perhaps it is best if I end this now. Please, my lady, let us go to Von Goth now and have this done with. And off we go, via a cutscene. So, Marlow, we meet again at long last. Yes, we meet again. And is it time then for you to give me what I am due, Marlow? Freely and of your own volition? Yes, I suppose it is. I have lost everything you have given me now. I do not wish my daughter to pay for my mistake as well. I could not live with that. She will be restored then? I shall give the vessel with her soul to the godling, fool. What she does with it is her business. My lady? You will restore Marla, will you not? I beg you, do not let her die because of me. I have earned my fate and more. She has not. I'll think about it. I see. Then there is nothing more to say. Forgive me, Marla. Von Goth, I am ready. Most excellent. As I live up to my bargains, here is the mortal girl's soul, godling. Take it and be gone. Now, for what is long overdue, Marlow. We can intervene at this point, but we're not going to. This should be interesting. It is done. Very well, godling. You have your payment, and I have mine. I trust there is nothing more to say? No, I'm satisfied. Very well. Perhaps another time, godling. And there we go! Now, we have this item here. This otherwise normal star sapphire shimmers with a pale aura and floats serenely above your head, lighter than air. Say hi to Marla's Soul Stone. The small star sapphire gem that holds the soul of the innocent young woman, Marla, has the magical ability to float about the forehead and act as an iron stone of considerable power. Only those of little conscience would consider using this device, however. You get neutralized poison once per day, which is pretty decent. Dexterity and Constitution +1, however, is really, really good. I mean, it would lower your armor class to -9, but it would, actually wouldn't increase your health either. Someone, however, would be able to benefit from this. Someone with an odd number of, con points, which surprisingly enough is, well, you could potentially benefit from it, I wager, but, I don't think giving you it is a good idea considering your simulacrum, powers there. Actually, you don't gain any health from it. So we have the choice of keeping a soul stone or restoring someone and giving them their soul back.
What do you want, groundling?
It is an interesting decision.
Very well.
We don't actually have much use for the soul stone. And Marlowe pleaded with us that we should restore his daughter, that his daughter should not suffer for his mistakes. And there is a part of Terri that knows that deep down she should restore
Tell me all.
Marlowe. So as much as I really like having this item, by the way, it's an item that no good character can use. As much as I like this item, it's not something I can really take advantage of, because our armor class goes down regardless of whoever's using it, and the extra health might be nice, but truth be told,
I'm waiting.
it's not that good for our team, and so we're going to restore Marlowe. She may have lost her mother and her father, but at the very least she will not lose her life, and it will get us a point of reputation, but I don't think at 16 points we should be in any trouble. There is a way to make sure that we don't have that problem, though, and that is to use... I think we should be okay at 16. I think we should be okay at 16. I was thinking of going back to the Cave of the Dead and becoming the Slayer and losing 2 points of reputation that way, but I don't think we're going to be in bother. I will save before we do this. Oh, there are now 3 cows! The cows are multiplying! Soon they will be an unstoppable horde. A horde that not even the army hunting Balspawn can stop. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll just be a couple of cows just standing there. Okay, back up here. And up here. And I know my party are going to grumble when I do this, but such is the fate of restoring someone's soul. Maybe at some point the party will actually pathfind over to where we need to be. There we go. Let us save here. We will save here, and then we'll also make a B save as well, so that I have a way to carry on and also a way to go back should I need to.
Yeah.
Good thing the game gives you so many save slots.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Ah,
Yes. Oh, all
that
right.
includes Edwin.
Whatever you do.
And here we go. The young woman lies unconscious, twitching and whimpering occasionally as if suffering from a very bad dream. You could just go, do nothing. But no. We will use the soul stone to restore her. And... level up. I thank you for restoring me, my lady, though your story is a strange one. With both my mother and my father dead, I do not know what I will do. I am in a strange land, with nothing. We could give her some gold, and we are literally flowing with gold, so let us actually, is the gold part the bit that gives us reputation? I think it might be. In which case, we're just going to say this. Yeah, well, things are tough all over. I shall find my own way, I am sure. I shall pray for my father's soul to be at peace. He meant only well. Thank you again for my life, and goodbye. Yep, 10,000 experience. Ooh, there's no reputation, I don't think, there. No, we didn't gain any. I think we only gain reputation if we, give her money, which we did not do. More importantly, we can totally take this gold and a scroll of grease. And this potion. This potion actually is a really good item to get. I'm really glad we found that potion. Right, you can have that. You can put that away, and you can level up. Now, we get a proficiency point here, and I actually think I know what I'm going to put this in. We're going to be using another point of 2 weapon style here to get it to maximum. We go from penalties are reduced to -2 with the main weapon and -6 to the offhand to specialized. The wielder's penalties are reduced to 0 for the main weapon and -4 for the offhand weapon. We might as well, I mean, we're not going to be doing anything else with these, and it means that we could potentially dual wield with Korgan. Either way, we have another one of these, and I think we're going to take a hardiness with you as well. Let's pick that. There we go. So we could, if we wanted to, dual wield with Korgan. This would reduce his armor class down to -7, but there are a lot of really, really good weapons, like the Axe of the Unyielding +5, which actually, if we give to him, will increase our armor class to -8. So actually, we would only lose, well, we'd lose 4 points of armor class, which is actually quite substantial. But the amount of damage we could deal, we could give this a go. I mean, it gives us a Con +1, more regeneration, and a 10% chance of decapitating opponents with each successful hit. I'll give it a try and see if that makes a difference for his damage output. It may do. It may do. Also, really don't need that there right now, do we? I don't think we do. So let's put that away. And there we go.
Yes.
The story is complete.
Tell me all about it.
Faust in Baldur's Gate
Nothing.
has had its end. And we're going to see how Korgan does with 2 weapons in hand, as when we come back, folks, we will go and hunt down the first of the 2 people, and I think we're going to go to the Enclave rather than Marlowe. Hopefully, Korgan will do well wielding 2 weapons. If not, it's a simple matter putting this shield back on, isn't it? A simple matter indeed. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.